Go Sports with the Deutsche Boys. Go Sports with the Deutsche Boys.
Zach's going to be a country singer. What's up to everyone listening? Go Sports is here.
It's here, and it's here to stay.
That's right. We got lots of Go Sports, sportsing all around, of course, as always.
And the interesting thing about sports is it continues even when you're not really paying attention.
Oh, it's always there.
Everything is happening.
And when it's not happening, people are like, wow, there should really be a sports league going on right now because what am I doing? Sitting in a park?
It's like
exercising?
It's like when you find an old dead tree and you peel the bark back and you're like, if I didn't peel this back, I wouldn't know that there's thousands of bugs in here. And they're all doing something crazy.
They're all doing something, that's for sure. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing? I was lost in my thought there.
About bugs?
Yeah, I really started thinking about it.
What are they doing?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what?
As far as we know, they're all just crawling all on top of each other.
You just went camping again, so it's on your mind, isn't it?
It is on my mind.
Bugs be in ya.
I saw the biggest centipede I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa, was it a bunch of people? Was it human?
I saw it and I hear them go, just play it cool. Don't look up. What does the centipede say? I don't know what a centipede says. Just say something. Oh my! And then they hear me go, oh my God.
Don't look at us. This isn't a sex thing. This is honestly just for fun.
Yes, there's some mouth-to-ass things happening, but that's just the logistics of a centipede.
This is like a team thing that you do for work. It builds a teamwork thing at like an insurance company.
It's not a sex thing. It's just Mr. Desjardins told us we have to.
We gotta do it. He tied up our legs together. It was weird. Yeah, we're in the mood. It's getting hot out. We're feeling good. Man, it really went from cold to hot, as I always say every single year.
Yes, summer did a little sneak preview.
Yeah,
of summer. A little short film before the film.
Wearing a sweater one day, literally in shorts the next day. And that's Toronto weather for you, baby.
That's the beautiful thing about camping, too, is you go to bed, you're freezing. You wake up, you're being cooked alive inside of your tent.
Yeah, you have to escape the tent for a little breath of fresh air.
I went swimming in a lake.
You did?
Yeah. That's how warm it was.
Whoa.
In the middle of May, I went swimming in a lake.
In your skivvies?
In my skivvies. Well, partly in my skivvies. Sometimes it was really shallow, so we did a little shallow diving, and we both realized we got sand inside of our shorts. So I had to pull my pants down a little bit to get the sand out.
Oh, my gosh.
Just a little.
Getting his freaking cold winky out.
We were the only people there, aside from one older couple, who said, I get the red badge of courage for going in the water.
Whoa.
That's what he told me. I was impressed about how long you went in there. And he goes, you too. You guys get the red badge of courage for going in there.
And you're like, okay, give it.
And I'm like, sir, you're old enough to be a veteran. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to agree to that. I'm not sure if it's blasphemous for you to give me your medal.
Yeah. He gives it to you, and then he goes, stolen valor! He sets you up.
Stolen valor! We're in a provincial park. Someone get the peace officer. Come shoot this guy.
Just unnecessary, but he's bored. He just has to set up drama.
Yeah, he's trying to get with the liveliness, the adrenaline of the Korean War back in his life. I don't even think Canadians were in the Korean War.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope that we're not in any damn war forever. Especially not Korean ones.
Yeah, any war that happened past World War II seems unnecessary to me.
Yeah, well, yes, of course. I don't know what I was going to say there. I wasn't going to agree with. I wasn't going to debate you on that.
Because the world wars feel like, well, we had to do this one.
Yeah, the whole world. Fuck, okay, if they're going.
Everyone's going to be there?
Oh, fuck.
Not Switzerland. Switzerland never comes.
All right, we'll go, but we're mostly hanging out in the Netherlands. Don't ask why.
How's the party? Yeah, I just hung out in Vimy Ridge for most of it. I didn't really do much else.
Yeah, forget it. Don't worry about it. That's enough of us talking down to our veterans. Well, the hockey shit's going on. You know what I mean? The hockey shit.
Big time playoffs, conference finals time.
Yes, the Montreal Canadiens survived another Game 7 where they definitely didn't deserve to win. But, hey, hockey is a disgusting sport once again. full of disgusting people that all you need is one damn bounce and you get the goals and you win and move on. And now you get to shove it in our face once again.
I think you're shoving it in your face. I
Well,
think you're taking the Canadian success and staring at it until you're mad.
I'm absolutely way too online to not take it personal. Is what's happening. Because of this, because of the many things we do of being online, I've just seen way too much stuff where it somehow just gets back to the Leafs fans, and I have no idea why. And I do know why. But it's all because, no matter what's happening, I saw a video. It's like the day they won or the night they won, everyone's walking around and this guy just like, oh my God, we won. We're way better than the Leafs. And he just said it like, it's like a tick. Like he can't
it's
help
a reflex.
It's a reflex. And I was just watching the video. And I was like, yeah, just watching them fucking celebrate. That's always cool to see. And then this guy's just like, take that, Leafs. And it's like, where are we catching strays for?
This is like you're doing everything in your life to get back for the girl who didn't like you in high school. Yeah. It's like you gotta move on because none of this is going to be satisfying. Your current wife isn't going to be happy if you're doing all this to get back at someone who thought you were ugly when you probably were.
Guys, we're done. We broke up. That was the biggest thing. Like I posted a video about rivals and all that, and that was the biggest comment that really fucked me up when a guy was just like, actually, we're not rivals. We don't even think about you at all. We haven't been rivals for so long. And it's like, we are just rivals. There's no leaving it. We can't walk away from it. We are historically rivals for like 100 years. Over 100 years.
Yeah, they'll happily claim the cups, but the Leafs missed the playoffs for 1 year, and all of a sudden this rivalry doesn't exist anymore.
Someone also commented like, well, we're not rivals with you. Montreal is in a conference final, and at least Ottawa made the playoffs. And I was like, that's the bar? Just making the playoffs? I'm like, we did that all the time. If that was the bar, you must really love us.
A historic rivalry, 8 months in the making.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of interesting videos I'm seeing out there and all that about. But you know what, Montreal? I did see this video of or this post basically saying it's the youngest team to make the conference finals since the 1993 Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, and that was the one they won.
That was the last time they won. But I wanted to point out they want to point out, yes, it's the youngest team, which usually gives you the thought of like, okay, here goes a dynasty. But it is the last time they won the cup. So even though they are the youngest team, it's like you gotta appreciate it. No matter, like, forget the age, whatever the age, it's great. You're young, it's awesome. But if they do, just remember, don't think of a dynasty too. Don't think too ahead, is what I'm saying. I guess
be in the moment.
Be in the moment.
I think we say it every other episode.
25 years old is very young. You're gonna have great teams ahead, but to win the cup is still so. Ask Nate McKinnon when he won the cup. Whatever it was, like 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
Like the years just go by. You think it's like last year Colorado won, but it's like he's been craving it. He's been going crazy. You know how Nate McKinnon is. He's bashing his head. He's going scuba diving in a jacuzzi just to feel something again. Like he's just like, this is our year. We're the best team. I'm not gonna do. And then like you never know what's gonna happen. You get like the Montreal Canadiens against Carolina. I'd say it's once again just an even matchup. I wouldn't put Carolina that far ahead, even though they're 8-0 or whatever.
Yeah.
But you get a hot goalie like Dobesh, it just makes up for all your mistakes.
Especially against Carolina, who their thing isn't their offense.
No.
Like
they're crazy good defensively, and with Freddie Anderson, who I know of, is not that great. It just looks so much better when everyone's playing sound defensively, playing crazy penalty kill as you saw with the Sens.
Dude, It's so frustrating, and that's how I am. I think I'm cheering for Carolina winning the cup. I would be happy if Nate McKinnon and Cale Makar ended up winning, because of course. But you got to cheer for the man who bested you, the person who bested you, and that was Carolina. And even though they haven't really been tested yet properly, like there is really no way to know against like a proper cup contending team how good they are.
Yeah.
But
that's just, you play the team that you play against. So I'll never say anything against that either.
I say that even at work when dealing with sometimes like a certain kid will be away. Yeah. Or like all the kids will be there. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh man, yesterday was so much easier. We had so many fewer kids. And I'm like, just play the team that's in front of you. And then maybe it's not the best mindset to think that I'm against these children. Yeah. But
that is kind of, I don't think anyone would knock you for thinking that. They're definitely teaming up without knowing it. Yeah. They're swarming. They're going all over the place.
They play Carolina style penalty kill. They're not doing too much special stuff, but they're just all over you.
That is it. That's how you describe the Carolina penalty kill. It's just kids that won't leave you alone. They're always around your midsection.
I have the garbage from a hot rod I ate in my pocket, and I went to a dog park.
That's exactly it.
And they know they're not going to hurt me, but they're good. They're going to be attentive.
Yeah. I did see like another thing where it's like Carolina, it's either even, or some people were even saying like Montreal might be a favorite, because I saw a thing because they went to Game 7 and Carolina swept. So Carolina had the most amount of time off and therefore are rusty. And apparently that's the stat. Like Montreal, or the team that goes to Game 7 against a team that just swept is undefeated.
Whoa.
And that's a crazy stat, and it kind of makes sense. You wouldn't think it would be such a big thing, especially in hockey where healing might be such a big deal for you, especially like, hockey's such a physical sport. But yeah, that's the stat. But I did see one more thing. If you just say out loud, Carolina, they might be the favorite because they haven't lost the game and they're 8-0. Yeah, that sounds right.
That feels more indicative of how it would make me feel than that stat you mentioned before. And like in hockey, like I understand people say the rusty thing, and there is no like replicating an actual game against a team you're actually against, but like, how does Rod Brind'Amours let them get rusty?
That's what I was thinking about too.
Like how in their brain he's like, I need to kick these guys' ass for the next 8 days until we play again.
The Rod Brind'Amours factor is crazy. Because every other team, you're just like, okay. Not every team has an actual militant sergeant dictator man that looks like he can snap you in half if you don't hustle. And I feel like that's the way they play also. Like they're scared.
Yeah, I don't think Barry Trotz can pick me up and snap me over his leg.
No.
But Rod Brind'Amours could for sure. Chris Knobloch, I'm not scared of that guy. He looks like freaking the guy. He looks like the oldest brother from Succession.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. John Tortorella, the Fonz, but old? No, I'm not scared of that guy either.
No, I'm good.
What, is he going to give me a good talking to? No, it's okay.
But Rod Brind'Amours, he's seeing how many times he can fold me in half.
Yeah.
They're like, you can fold a piece of paper 8 times and no more? Doesn't matter the piece of paper? Sure.
Yeah. He walks in a room, he just starts staring at you, doesn't say a word, and you're just like, yes, sir. And you don't even know what happened. You start tying his laces for him. Like, you don't even know. You just simp up.
In the back of my head, I'm like, did I clean my room this morning?
Yeah. Marty St. Louis walks in. You're just like, he's my friend. He's giving us nice speeches. He's part of the boys.
That's my friend's dad.
Yeah. Yeah. He's cool. He's fun uncle. Rod Brind'Amours, scary dad. He's serious. He's mad at you for giving him the wrong screwdriver. This guy, you do not want this guy just lurking behind you. And that's what a coach does in hockey.
You come to hang out at your friend's house after school, you see their dad working on their car in the driveway. You're like, I'm good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to get roped up into some responsibility I don't want.
Yeah, I'm
the
not
punishment that I didn't earn.
No, my mom's gonna come over. He's gonna start flirting with him by accident because he's so freaking hot.
Maybe that's why. It's because you're constantly treating him like your future stepdad.
Yeah. He just walks into that situation. Doesn't even know. So, yeah, coming up, Montreal, Carolina. I think it'll be another great series. I think it'll go 6-7 games once again, and who knows what's gonna happen. But I will say, Dobesh is an incredible goalie. Like he's one of the. He's got to be like the thing about Freddie Anderson is the only one you can compare him to. But Freddie Anderson just makes quick work of his teams because his team is a 4 lines going and all that. So you don't really know. And everyone's saying you don't trust Freddie. He has bad playoff experiences and all this stuff and anything could happen with him. You don't trust him yet. But it's like Dobish is a literal rookie. So you don't have anything to base it on. So you're just like, yeah, he's playing great. So it's just like he gets a pass.
You trust him because what else has he showed you?
Yeah. And he is fucking annoyingly good.
Yeah. Montreal does seem like the peak form of like what Ottawa is trying to be, what
Of
Philly
course.
on some level is trying to be, just like young teams that are trying to be fast and be better than you that way. And so I guess this is Carolina's. They're just playing the same team, but a little bit better. It's like literally set up like a video game.
Well, I did see. I was gonna tell you. I saw a clip of people talking about the Senators, and they were kind of comparing it because they were just like, "This. Don't forget, this is Senators' like second time in this era making the playoffs, and they're all in their late 20s now." And they were supposed to be like the Montreal Canadiens, where it's like you're in your mid 20s and it's like your first, second time in the playoffs. And because of that, they're just like, well, I guess we have to retool or like we have to, switch up players or whatever. Contracts are ending. Like, salary cap comes into effect. Like that's the difference. If you start getting into the playoffs at a mid, 25, 26 years old, then you have like 2-3 years, and that's usually the window. The window is usually like 5 years, to be honest, of actually doing something. And then you kind of have to be like, what do we got here? Who can we like keep around? Who can we retool the bottom 3 or but also Montreal, a goalie once again saves you a lot.
Yeah.
Like you can save on a lot of stuff. A lot of your faults, such as your top players really not playing that great in both series. Power play is different. Power play, they are doing great.
Because that's young hot studs can have a good power play.
Specializing in the power plays, getting their goals. It really shows top players. That's where they make their bread and butter. Because in the playoffs, those are the chances you get. You're really getting beaten up throughout 5-on-5. Those guys haven't done shit for 5-on-5. But playoffs, I mean, power play, these guys they're really good. They're scoring like I think a power play goal a game. So yeah.
I think even if Carolina wins this series in like 5 or 6, they don't have to sweep again. They win in 5 or 6, you're like, what? Like they're undeniable.
I think that's another thing why it's so phenomenal that they're even 8-0 because Colorado lost a game. Yeah. And we're thinking of them as such a juggernaut. It's just so hard to win 4. It's so hard to win like 3 in a row. To win 8 in a row, even during the regular season, whatever, is very hard to do. Like it's just not a thing that happens.
And they're the team in the East that like everyone. I mean, the East was just so much better all year, and they're doing this in the East. And in the West, Colorado is doing great, but. You're the fucking West.
They're plucking them off over there. Yeah. Like they're just getting ready for the conference finals and hoping like Vegas and Colorado. That's finally a really good matchup in the West, to be honest.
Yeah.
The other ones, it's kind of like Vegas and Colorado made quick work. Well, I guess not Vegas, but
yeah, Colorado made quicker work of Minnesota than I think anyone expected.
Yeah, that's actually nuts. Yeah. Carolina going 8-0. You're gonna see how they play against a team that's really, really confident. And what did Carolina do during that time off, you think?
I'm trying to think of something that would help them feel equally confident. Maybe they got hall passes from their wives and went out hitting on babes.
Yeah, that could be it. Maybe they just went to the dog park. Also,
Somewhere in between those two things.
somewhere in between those things, that's what they're doing. Rod Brind'Amours definitely ran a few Ironmans, just a couple of them in between. Took a little break, maybe went hiked the Mount Everest or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Hiked it too. Didn't even need any kind of special climbing equipment. Just a straight up hike.
Yeah, he's actually training to be an F1 driver right now. So maybe he did that. Just the craziest things. I just assume Rod Brind'Amours lives the craziest life. Shows up to the hockey arena every day on a motorcycle. Takes off his helmet. Looks guys in the eyes and just go time, guys. Doesn't want to converse, doesn't want to ask them about anything, not their family, nothing. Go time, guys. Let's hit the ice, boys.
All right, come on.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
And one guy looks kind of sad. Let's go. I'll say it slower for you.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy where if you don't respond to what he said very quickly and curtly in 2 seconds, he's going to make fun of you because you're stupid.
Yeah. Another thing was the people keep bringing up the Mitch Marner stuff because, of course, the Leafs connection. There's always a Leaf connection. Once again, I'll say biggest fan base in hockey. It's real media propaganda is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the way they put it out there, it's always something to do with Leafs. It's because we have the biggest fan base. It's how you get your clicks, how you get your likes, how you get your attention. Fair enough. You guys know what you're doing. I'm going to leave it alone. But Colorado against Vegas, I saw a list of all of their Stanley Cup winners, and those two teams have like more than half their team, I think, for each team
Oh, God.
has Stanley Cup winners. And you don't want to say experience means nothing when those two teams are the top two teams in the West. Like, they're both incredible, and yeah, it's going to be a battle. You hope those are the times you see those teams. It's the same thing with basketball with OKC and Spurs. You just hope it kind of goes to 7 games because you want to see them battle for 7 games. Really, you want to win here and win there, share the wealth.
And ultimately, nobody wants to see Vegas in the finals, right?
Yeah, of course not.
Do we feel, is everyone okay with that?
I think we can all agree Vegas is a team that nobody likes because they've been successful since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
And this isn't 6-team expansion NHL. This is 32nd team or whatever it is. It's 32 teams, right? In the
Yeah,
NHL?
they were the 31st.
They were the 31st team.
Yeah.
And they just started kicking ass right away. So and they're doing this thing now with Bruce Cassidy, which became a thing.
Where they're not letting people talk to him yet?
They're not letting people talk to him. And the Leafs have allowed Berube. The Oilers have allowed what's his name, Knobloch? Is that to talk with other teams, as you should. And the NHL, I believe it's the NHLCA. Did you know this
Coaches,
exists?
like their union?
Yeah.
I didn't know, but
Didn't know it
I'm happy
exists.
It does.
And then I saw a post from TSN that's just like the NHLCA posted a release. I was like, what? Did not even know they had a union. Just thought they were like freelancers. The way they get pushed around.
Honestly.
What is this union doing for the coaches? It's what
Giving Craig Berube $4.5 million for the next 2 years.
Yeah, maybe they set. That's all they do. They set the minimums for the amount of years you've worked as a coach and all that. Because coaches get fired here and there. They're not saving your job. That's for sure. They just get to have picnics and end of year parties together.
Yeah.
And half their salary goes to the union for some reason. They're just like, what is this for? Who's this going? What pool is this going? It's like Scotty Bowman, Red Auerbach.
And we have a crazy good dinner at the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's a potluck, but So
Yeah.
wait, is the Coaches Association the one saying no? Vegas is saying no one can talk to Bruce Cassidy,
Yeah.
and the Coaches Association is like, that's bullshit.
They are saying it's like unprecedented that we even have to say something.
Yeah.
And why, if a coach is not associated with a team, you shouldn't be able to stop this. You shouldn't be able. If you don't want him to coach on your team, let him go. why are you being like this? And I don't even know what their reason is. I don't even know what Vegas's reason for.
The
Other
quote
than,
I saw was, "We're focusing on the Stanley Cup playoffs."
is that what it is?
That's what
Okay.
they said. But like,
That's-
how does this affect them?
It's literally making more of an effort to like bother them more.
And they're also Vegas is also already going through shit like they're getting their second round pick taken away because Tortorella won't let players talk to the media.
So it also said that because he's like essentially an interim coach. He's not signed beyond this.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like you let an interim coach lose you a second round pick. That's like in hockey, like your first 3 rounds are players that could play for your team.
Anything outside of the top 10, you're rolling the dice.
Yeah.
So like the 11th pick and the 80th pick, you're just rolling the dice.
But these are players for your professional teams, no matter what. Like your AHL team, they could be called up. You could develop them. They could be something. A second round pick is huge. And for John Tortorella to just be like, I don't want to talk to the media today. I'm tired. He's such a little wiener. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, Vegas is operating since their inception is operating setting dangerous precedents.
Yeah.
Like you can just be a team who, oh yeah, we'll just sell our first round picks forever.
Yeah.
As to continue to try to be good. And it hasn't stopped, and they've been in the league for
Not to
9
mention
years, 8 years.
Not to mention they were like the long term
The
IR.
like
Yeah, they were one of the first, right? The Mark Stone guys.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're smarter than the rest of us. They got that they got that Rain Man brain over there in Vegas. They got the Rain Man guy as their GM, I guess.
I guess that guy lives in Vegas, probably.
That's what he's doing.
That's the only thing I know about Rain Man. Is they're in a casino?
Yeah, he's counting cards or whatever the hell.
He's
We gotta watch that movie.
He's going down an escalator. I know that. And he's got his hands like this.
Yeah, we just know that from The Hangover. We don't actually know Rain Man at all.
I know it from a Watch Mojo list, most likely.
Yeah. Another thing is, what else are we gonna say about that? Anything else about the hockey?
I don't think so. I think that's all. The World Championships are happening? Are you watching
World
that?
Championships are happening. I am not watching it, but I am aware that Sidney Crosby did not take the captain from Celebrini. He loves his son. He would
Yeah.
not take that away from him.
It's nice.
It is pretty nice. It's nice that he showed up and he's just like, guys, just leave me alone. I don't want anything really. Just, but I did see like after the game, like the handing out the player of the game thing. It's still Crosby that's doing it and all that. He was just, or it was like something to do with like the staff or something. It was some like congratulatory situation, and it was Crosby that was like standing up and doing like the thing. And it was like, yeah, this makes sense. He was just like, let's just not make a thing about this, and you guys know I'm the captain.
Have you ever gone to a mechanic with your dad? Because you own the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not having the conversation. It's my money, but I'll hand it to my dad to pay.
Yeah, we know who's actually in charge here.
Yeah.
Who's actually the dad of the team, as they say. If you're the captain, you're the dad. Everyone knows. That's how that goes. But no, I haven't watched any, but I do think I might, maybe in knockout rounds or whatever.
Yeah, let's get into it. We
I
don't
know
have
they-
enough other stuff to pay attention to.
Yeah, and it's also during the day at 10 a.m. probably.
Why do they do it during the Stanley Cup playoffs too?
It's every
Like, you're
year.
not-
Well, it's mostly like a European thing, to be honest. Like a lot, it's been a thing where countries in Europe are like, "This is my Stanley Cup." Like they really care about
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff more. And Olympics, obviously, but like Stanley Cup is a very North American thing.
Yeah.
Maybe now it's not the same, but that's the thing
That makes sense.
they like more. That's why, and to be honest, Canada over the last so on years have been sending a lot better players than they used to be sending. Like they used to send the random like third, fourth liners, second liners maybe, and you'd be like, oh, okay, they'll be pretty good. And now it's like Celebrini, like this team is stacked, and I think it's because of Celebrini doing it and then being able to make the Olympic team. And they're kind of like showing like if you go and commit and like start playing with these guys a lot more, then you'll probably like you'll get picked because you have chemistry.
And if you want to grease some palms at Hockey Canada.
Exactly.
That's more what it's about.
Brad Tree Living, if you didn't know, runs that team, which is a weird thing by itself. Just the guy somehow always gets a job. It's that Boston Pizza Nepo shit.
Throwing that dick around.
If anyone can have a say on Team Canada, it's the guy that owns Boston Pizza. NBA stuff is really good right now.
Also, conference finals.
Conference finals. This is the championship right now. I think, San Antonio and OKC going at it in the West, phenomenal.
You don't see the Knicks or the Cavs beating either of them?
I can see them winning a game. I can see them even winning 2. But you never know what will happen. You never know what will happen. But I do think it will be a sham if they do. I think it would be embarrassing for the league because that would mean the West is so tough that they just beat the shit out of each other in the West. Because clearly Spurs and OKC are the 2 best teams in the league by far.
Yeah, they both just have a freak.
They both have a freak. And let me tell you, Wemby's incredible to watch. I couldn't believe the pull-up half court in overtime 3-pointer. Not half court, but he's Steph Curry-esque 3-pointer from Wemby. Incredible. I could not believe that. I was losing my damn mind. This back and forth OKC Spurs thing is really just OKC figuring out how to score while Wemby scores because they had Alex Caruso on Wemby.
That's crazy.
It didn't make sense. I didn't understand when Chet exists.
I know. I was going to say, like, if you're going to pick somebody in this league who is almost built like Wemby
Yes.
light, it's Chet Holmgren.
And the thing is, so I've seen a lot of like little videos about this now specifically. Wemby and Chet essentially grew up in the same time of like France against USA, and they've always been rivals, and Chet has always won because he's American, because he's on OKC, and he's always had better teams. And Wemby like missed out on MVPs, just winning in general, all because he's just like, oh, I'm not moving teams. I'm like obviously playing for France, who's not as great as America, all this stuff. So he has it in him to be bullying Chet constantly. Yeah. So I think they just keep Chet off of Wemby because they know how much he dominates him. And that's just what happens. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, and like they'll just need like OKC's like, well, we're just going to hopefully win this and we need Chet.
Yeah.
In and around because it's either going to be against Jared Allen and Evan Mobley or Cat.
Yeah. And Chet is like, he's fine. He's good, whatever. But if you honestly, you got to think, like, who is it just Giannis? Like, you need to be so long and very, very strong to do it because Wemby's actually quite strong. We just don't think of him as it, but he's bullying people.
Well, it's the science of like fulcrum and how an excavator works and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's so long and there's all this additional pressure and load it can take.
Yeah, he's going full Groot in the West Conference Finals now. He's stretching over guys. He's just way bigger, way stronger than everyone. And that first game, it was SGA was presented the MVP in front of him, and there was a video of him just looking down the whole time, like as the trophy's getting presented to SGA. Victor Wembanyama is not even looking up, like he's just like focused. And then they asked him after that game, they're like, "Did that affect you? Did that bother you? Whatever?" And he's just like, "Yeah, it did for sure." He was just honest about it. He was like, "They should have done, like they shouldn't do that." they shouldn't have had that in my face. I was also nominated. I felt I'm the best player in the league. It was definitely a motivating factor, and he killed it. He had 24 rebounds.
How do you do something? How do you do something about that?
It was like double OT. It was just a crazy game, back and forth. Whenever OKC seemed like they were close to finally doing it, that's like Wemby would do something. Like it's just OKC's so dominant, so good, and then they play the Spurs, And that, I think it was like the 5th time they lost. Like, if you lose 8 times to a team, like they've lost 4 times in the regular season.
Yeah.
If you lose 8 times to a team in a year, that's for a top team. Like, that's very much unheard of.
Yeah, for a top team. If they do that, it's not the top team.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
clearly,
Yeah.
that's not a fluke. Clearly, there's something about them that you just can't deal with.
Something.
Hmm.
The guy from Signs came alive. Yeah. I'll just keep mentioning different aliens I can think of. Because he just doesn't seem real when he plays. It's really weird to watch. It really is. Like, he's so good at dribbling also.
Yeah.
He has crazy handles.
And how?
I-
And how?
And how?
I got to start watching more.
Well, there's more games. There's more games coming up. And the East. Knicks against Cavs. And first game, don't want to talk about the games too much, but Cavs should have closed this off. They were on the road. They were up like 22 points or something. They're up a lot in the fourth quarter, and they blew it. And it was all Jalen Brunson. I don't know how Jalen Brunson has become this good. I don't pay attention that much. I do know he's good, but it's like I think of it as Kyle Lowry. Like everyone outside of the people that watch their team, it's hard to believe that this guy's so dominant.
Yeah, any point guard that isn't like a Kyrie, either like
Yeah.
speedster or ball handler, you're like, that's Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, there needs to be like when it's like not height, not speed, like not like shooting. Of course, that could be anyone, but it
Yeah.
needs to be like you need to see like a natural ability. Like first when you see him, and you don't when you look at Jalen Brunson, you're just like, oh yeah, there's just a guy that plays basketball, and he like by far is the guy on the Knicks.
And it's like, well, like I guess hip angle and shoulder angle don't really sell tickets. You know?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't give you the headlines, the highlight reels, but like
In New York,
he's just an unbelievable scorer because of these little science things he knows how to do.
yeah.
It's
And
unbelievable.
And I was gonna say like the first game when Cavs almost won, I was just gonna be like, tall guys win again because like Jared Allen and Mobley once again, Cat can't do anything with them. It's pretty nuts actually. Cat's I don't know what's going on. Cat's annoying because he's a really good 3-point shooter actually,
Yeah,
but inside it's just like he gets dominated.
and a big scorer like that doesn't feel like it's going to be the thing to win. Like
Yeah,
to win, the same thing in the NHL. Like to win, like you need solid paint defense.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's a lot easier to get dominated by people who aren't amazing. Like they're obviously great, but they're not like the star of their team.
Yeah. But yeah, James Harden, basically a pylon, can't do anything defensively against Jalen Brunson. What a crazy swing that is from being like, okay, he's making a redemption in the playoffs, and then you just see him against Jalen Brunson, and you're like, okay, I guess he doesn't want to do anything.
That's intentional though. That's like don't foul out.
Who's your favorite celebrity in New York now to see on court side?
I think it's Timothy Chalamet because just skip the Met Gala to go to the next game.
Oh, the dedication. Yeah, I think I love seeing Edie Falco. She's my favorite
Whoa, yeah, that's a good one.
because she skips Sopranos reunions to go to Knicks games, just regular season games. Also, she'll skip anything just to go.
I think mine's Tina Fey because she's keeping Lauren on SNL until the Knicks win a championship, and then she'll be able to stop going, and then she can take over for Lauren on SNL. Which I think a word on the street is that would be the successor.
Yeah, why not?
I have no reason not to. That's interesting news that I thought came up.
Yeah,
Now that I thought came up. I thought that came up.
Tracy Morgan's always there too.
I thought you were going to say Tracy Morgan's going to take over for Lauren.
I think that would be the best thing that could happen to us now. They don't got the balls for that.
But Tracy Morgan, I think he doesn't have. He's a nut job.
Tracy Morgan?
He's a lot of fun.
Oh, he's so smart. I think he's so smart to play like basically a character of himself all the time. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean maybe he is, but we also know he has brain injuries.
He actually does. Yeah, he's rich because he sued Walmart. He's fine. But Trace Morgan, top courtside guy. Timmy, of course. Ben Stiller's wife. I don't know her name, but she was in the Brady Bunch.
She was in a lot.
She's in a lot of stuff, but I only know her from the Brady Bunch. I
And
guess
they
Zoolander also, but that's like,
And dodgeball.
Timothy. Oh no, we already said that. I miss the old school. P. Diddy, Woody Allen, Jeffrey Epstein, the legends of Knicks courtside seats. Bring them back. That's when they were good in their heyday in the 90s. Oh, come on, man. Only you would make me say that.
I don't think even like when in a time where Jeffrey Epstein would be going to Knicks games, I know he was like a famous like socialite kind of guy, but I don't think he was like a end up on TV celebrity. You had to be a pretty big Jeffrey Epstein fan to know that he was going and to be missing him.
Do you know he's a big Jeffrey Epstein fan? Jeremy Dolan. What's his name? Jeremy Dolan. Jeffrey Dolan.
Jeff Dolan.
Jeff Dolan.
James Dolan.
James Dolan. I'll never remember that guy's name. He's one of the grossest people of all time. So I wouldn't be surprised if he knew him, to be honest. It gave him a full row on the court side. It's great seeing the celebrities happy, is what I'm saying. I love seeing celebrities happy. So, Knicks, just get rid of these Cavs and move to the finals and then get your ass kicked or whatever. It could be like a Raptors year where it's like no one's expecting an Eastern Conference team to do anything against a juggernaut, and then shit happens in the finals. Still got to win the games. So we'll see. I do want to say SGA 2-time MVP back-to-back. We think that's fantastic. Hamilton's own. They're changing it to Shea Gilgeous Alexander Square.
They're changing it to the Shea Gilgeous Lincoln Alexander Highway.
Yeah, the Hamilton Shea Gilgeous Alexander Ticats. In honor. But yeah, it's a he's going for the really, really rarefied era of MVP, Finals MVP, and championship in 2 times in a row. Which only I think MJ and LeBron have done, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's quite rare. And probably MJ did it like 4 times or something stupid.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
He was playing against firemen back then
I will
in
say,
the 90s.
Yeah. I will say SJ's not off to a great start going by 1 game, but he could bounce back very easily.
Yeah, these things, that's why they don't make them 1 game.
He's not 7'5", so he can't just do whatever he wants, okay, guys?
Do you know how this series got to 7 games? Is they used to play 1 game, and then someone got a sore loser, and they're like, fine, we'll do 3. And then they lost 2 games, and they're like, someone's being a sore loser, so like, fine, we'll do 5. It's going to be 9 one day.
Yeah.
It's going to be 9. Mark my words.
I mean, they got to do it just for the extra millions of dollars, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Silva.
It's an 82-game season and an 82-game playoffs.
Next up, we got Rashee Rice.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you wanted to talk about this, and we're born with NFL influence in our blood.
Yeah, it's kind of insane to me. So he's in jail currently right now. He got arrested. He has to go to jail for 30 days for violating his probation. But if we look at the things he did in the past to initially become in trouble, reckless driving, almost killed a person.
And ran away, right?
And ran away. In February, he was accused of, nothing has come of this, but accused of domestic assault. The mother of his child abused him over the course of 2 years of abusing her. And this time, he was in jail for 30 days because he tested positive for THC. Isn't that fucking so annoying?
I did not know that's why.
I
thought it was like they brought up his old case or something.
No, he just smoked weed in the off season and they checked and that was a violation of his probation.
Oh, his probation. Of course, this makes more sense, actually.
Well, no, the NFL didn't do anything about him.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, what are they doing testing them in the off season? But of course, if you're on probation, I think that's a bit different. That's so funny.
But just like this guy can do
Yeah, he does.
genuinely horrible things, irresponsible, life-threatening behavior.
So possibly could be suspended some games.
No, there's no
No.
way. There's no way.
Yeah.
For THC?
THC? No one even knows what that stands for.
I don't.
The horny code.
Totally high. Cool.
Rice, high on the THC. He's away for 30 days now in jail. That seems, I don't know, excessive, but we don't know how America works. It
For
seems like
ingesting weed?
it seems like that's just the thing they do is put people in jail for fun.
It's just like that's like if there isn't a microcosm of the priorities of the American sports machine,
Yeah.
is he can do whatever he wants. He can hurt people. He can almost kill people. But you smoke a little bit of weed, somehow you're a dope smoker and you're not good. You're not a good role model.
Yeah. Well, he's not. So we already knew that. Put him away for a little bit, a little timeout for a multimillionaire that does whatever he wants. It's fine. Let's move on to Tempo, which is my favorite team right now.
Yes, they're so good.
I love the Toronto Tempo. I love them so much. I've watched every single game. I enjoy seeing Brittany Sykes play. And I'm saying this, Brittany Sykes to me is like watching Iverson. I'm telling you, a tough player who has great handles. Not to mention aesthetically, the braids.
Yeah, the braids, the headband.
The braids, the headband. The cool factor. She's got aura. She talks so well.
Her fed up face.
Her feta. She's so good. She's a guard also. I was just watching. I was just like, she's got some Iverson in her. Like, she's incredible out there. I love watching Brittany Sykes. Mabrey, also love watching her. Can't deal with the hair. I'm the only one that's going. It sounds way more misogynistic, I think, than I wanted it to be. But it's literally, she's the only one I'm thinking about. Everyone else is just like, it's just, you can have long hair in the league. Everyone has long hair. Not everyone, but you can have it. But it's like, what are you doing to put it away? You got to put it away. Is what I'm saying.
This just in.
It's just
Balding sports commentator approaching 40 hates women's sports because of their hair. Oh my God! Do we not see? Is there not? I guess you mentioned the misogyny thing, so you must
The
be
hair.
you're looking outside of yourself about this a little bit.
I showed you this clip. Every single player to put it slick back a little bit higher, whatever. They got it organized. She just seems like she's out of control with her hair, and it is tied. But I showed Zach this clip of Marina Mabrey just going for a layup, making a drive, and her hair is literally around her neck. It's just. I gotta move on. I'm not talking about it anymore. I seem like a fucking prick talking about this, and I understand I am. It's just, it seems like it's a obstruction. It seems like
you're worried about her.
It seems like a self-sabotage kind of thing. Like, especially after Noah, like we've seen like Cameron Brink, we saw Kelsey Plum when they played the Sparks, and they both have it like so. Like put away, and I'm comparing her to other white women with long hair here on purpose because they just Caitlin Clark even a little bit higher headband.
Yeah,
I'm worried.
Marina's really
she's figured it out. She's literally a professional basketball player that's really good. But I'm just saying,
you're jealous of the volume. Say it, man. You're jealous of the volume,
buddy. Give me some, bud. Give me some. I'm a psycho, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I am jealous of the volume.
It's incredible. But
I really wish I had that.
The drives and it's like and one of the plays I was talking to our friend Paula, and it was just like she got the ball and she did the thing again, which I said it just we're just noticing it more. I think the grabbing of the hair just before you do something awesome, it's like a finishing move, really.
Yeah.
It's like
when the Rock takes off his elbow pads.
Yeah, something epic is about to happen. Anyways, I love the tempo. I love how deep they are. All our rookies are doing. Kiki Rice is just getting better.
Oh.
She's getting better every single game.
I know.
So much confidence. She's shooting way better. She's passing. She's driving, getting and ones. She's incredible.
Because after that first game, like she really played like a rookie.
Yes.
And it was like we were like, okay, well, I guess this is just what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like we weren't even mad about it.
Yeah.
And then like every game it's been a step. And
The
it's so
last
sweet.
few games, Julie Allemond, who was the starting point guard, has been injured. So Kiki Rice has been starting, and because of that, she's getting more minutes, and she's showing up. She's getting more confident, and it's just right place, right time in WNBA. Like you need the minutes to get better.
Yeah.
And she's getting the opportunity because of like they actually have quite a few injuries. We have like no bigs. Like we played Alyssa Thomas and got absolutely destroyed inside. I think they had over 50 points just in the paint. They just kept going inside. And we had Yuskaita and Tioni Key, who are both rookies, both like tall, but they're like way smaller frame than Alyssa Thomas. And it was just an onslaught. It was really exposed. So I don't know what they're gonna do going forward. I hope we get some bigs coming back, but yeah.
Keep shooting threes.
Mabrey
clearly has the permission to shoot from wherever she wants. So.
Yeah, the way she shoots from anywhere, so quick shot, great quick shot. But yeah, she's really just flicking it up there, and you never know when she's gonna do it.
It's like it's remarkable how quick it is. It's based on where it starts.
Yeah,
like it starts so low, and it's up and out before you even notice it's happening.
Yeah,
it's like she's pulling a knife on you.
It's
so that's what it looks like.
And she would do that.
She 100% would.
Yeah,
she's a maniac.
Next time I see her, she's gonna have a knife on her and be like, "Talk about my hair one more fucking time. Watch what happens."
Hey, you, press conference boy.
Yeah.
Hey, you little shit. I saw your podcast.
Yeah. So we love the tempo. Keep going. Keep being competitive. Like they're getting wins here. They're playing every single team so well.
3-2, winning record.
They're playing great. So I'm proud of this team.
Yeah.
Well coached by our girl Sandy.
Yeah.
I love this team. I love it. So how can you not? I want more people to pay attention. I want more people to watch the games and just pay attention to this team all season because it's a special team, I think, to at least compete. Not saying they're going to be beating the Aces or Liberty or anything like that, but they're going to be able to compete with them, I think, especially with Sykes the way she's shooting. Anyways,
all I'm saying.
Top 5 in the league on points per game already.
Yeah, I think we are saying this, but like, I don't know. Watch us play Brandon Stewart. Watch us play Rachel Wilson. They're gonna absolutely tear us apart.
Hey, Liberty lost against Portland. So, and how about Portland? Shout out Portland. The Fire over there, packed arena.
It looks awesome.
It's like almost 20,000 over there too, I think.
Oh wow! How many is Coca-Cola?
Like less than 9.
Okay.
Like it's quite small.
Yeah.
It's quite small even for a WNBA team. Like they're not the biggest arenas they play in, and we're I think one of the lowest. Like I think Atlanta might be the lowest, but there's gonna be those few games in Scotiabank, and I hope everyone goes out and fucking goes nuts because this team is awesome to watch. Every player's putting in such great effort, and they're not just a bunch of like youngsters. They're competing out there. So, should we talk about the Blue Jays before we end off here?
What do we say about the Blue Jays every week? They've not been very good, so we're not really paying attention right now.
They fucking suck, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think our starting pitching actually isn't even too bad, but the hitting's so inconsistent. Vladdy's slumping like hell. It's a bit depressing because you wanted them to compete. Still a long season, of course. But when you're behind the 8 ball so early in the season, you're just setting yourself up for disaster, especially when you're losing divisional games to Tampa, to the Yankees, Boston. Like, you just want to see them compete, really. So
I'm literally getting my Blue Jays news from a 6-year-old. There's a kid in my class who shows up every morning. I say, buddy, how'd the Jays do? And he goes, they lost 5-4 against the Yankees, and they lost another game against the Yankees on the weekend. And I'm like, thanks.
Somehow.
Can't say his name probably.
Somehow that's even more devastating. That not that it's a specific kid, but it's just from a kid.
Yes.
That's telling you this. It's not just you looking up scores. It's like a little kid reminding you that when you were his age, they were still bad. That's how long it's been. The consistency of bad teams in Toronto is the definition of our sports fandom. Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so.
How about give us a freaking follow and all this stuff? We love posts. We love to post little clips here and there, but of course, this is what we like doing the most, which is a little pod, a little hour of a chit chat where we get to shoot the shit and make fun of people. Follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, the Doji Boys.
On everything you could think of.
On everything.
On Blue Sky, on Truth Social. The Doji Boys at Truth Social.
I put Facebook on par with Truth Social equivalent.
Of course. Definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, tell your mom to follow us on Facebook.
Tell your dad to follow us on Truth Social.
Yeah. Tell your younger sister to follow us on TikTok. Tell your younger brother to follow us on Instagram and talk shit with us, because I'm sure he does.
And tell, I don't know.
Some guy called me Unk, basically. Worse than Unk. He was like...
Worse than Unk?
He was like...
What's worse than Unk?
He was actually like, you have more white hair than my 61-year-old dad. Like, is my beard. And I was just like, damn, that's fucking cold.
Well, maybe
but I still couldn't take it because he was probably like a 17-year-old kid or something. I don't know, but he just seemed like a real. Like, I looked at his profile here, I'm like, this is just a kid. I'm like, should you even be allowed to be on social media? Isn't there laws against this? But
working on it.
So just call me old, and I was just like, damn. I think I can handle this.
Yeah, we got to move to Australia where 16-year-olds aren't allowed to be on social media. We can finally thrive.
Is that not a thing here? I thought it was a thing.
I think they're working on a thing here, but in Australia, it's like in practice that you can't have social media.
It's. I think it's like that in a lot of countries now.
Thank God.
As it should be. Okay, well, that's it for us. We love you. Keep watching so much sports that you ignored your loved ones. Goodbye.
Bye.